Good guys, welcome back to the first take, and we have something interesting today. We have two Star Wars tie-in animated short films, I think, which lead up to the Force Awakens. I think they fill in the gap on what Luke and Han Solo have been up to in between those movies, in terms of the Return of the Jedi and the Force Awakens. So let's check these out and see. Woo, if I wasn't already excited enough, so let's get into this. What have you been up to, Luke? What have you been up to?
My name is Farnay, and I am an Imperial prisoner.
So funny.
The Empire came to my home planet of Deveron in search of rebels. They were in hot pursuit of one of the most famous rebels of all, Luke Skywalker. Luke was part of the rebel forces who blew up the Death Star. He came to Deveron in search of an abandoned Jedi temple. I told Luke it was dangerous. Everyone knew that place was haunted, but he didn't listen. Instead, he hired Sarko to guide him there. Sarko, the one we called the Scavenger. When Luke didn't return, I thought I would never see him again, that the stories about the temple were true. But then the Imperials arrived and found Luke's damaged fighter in my father's repair shop. They forced me to show them where Luke and Sarko had gone and ordered me to take them to the temple. When we arrived at the Jedi Temple, a crumbling pile of ruins, we found Luke and his two droids. He was alive, but probably not for long. The Imperials ordered Luke to surrender. He didn't have a choice. It was 9 against 1, but Luke had other ideas. The Imperial officer warned him to drop his weapon, or someone would get hurt, and I knew that someone would be me. Luke told them to let me go, but the stormtroopers just raised their blasters. I knew this was the end. But then Sarko burst forth from the ruins, charging at the stormtroopers with his electro staff. I never thought I'd be so happy to see the Scavenger. Now, it was 9 against 2. The Imperials called for help, but Sarko had jammed their transmissions. Luke and Sarko still didn't stand much of a chance, so I joined the fight. Maybe it wasn't the brightest idea, but sometimes you get lucky. I had heard stories of the Jedi sorcerers, but I never dreamed I would see one in action. Luke moved so smoothly, it was like the lightsaber was part of his body. I just hoped I would live to tell someone about it. Finally, it was 2 against 2. When the battle was over, Luke asked if I was all right. And I was. The Imperials were defeated, and we were still standing. But in that moment, I knew something he didn't. Despite his Jedi powers, I could sense what Luke couldn't. I knew that Sarko wasn't our ally, and he wasn't our friend. The real fight was about to begin.
Don't you dare! Oh, do you think Sarko's gonna be in Force Awakens? Some sort of flashback? We know that Luke's in it, so obviously he survives this encounter. But is he hurt? Do we see him in Force Awakens injured, unable to move at his Jedi potential because he was injured in this? When he was ambushed, maybe stuck in his back, but no, he's a Jedi. Luke's too good. A Scavenger ain't gonna outdo Luke like that. He's just gonna turn and... But then why would Luke be hiding? Or at the very least, that's what we presume, that he's just kind of doing what Obi-Wan was doing and just kind of just living a quiet life on that, maybe Jakar or back in Tatooine or wherever the fuck he's been at. I'm already in. I didn't need this. I was already out for Force Awakens, but this is sucking me in. Do you reckon we're going to see this Jarko guy? I hope we do. That's an interesting design. I like that character. Why did he betray Luke? Oh, dude. I don't mind the animation style. It's simple, it's rudimentary, it's got that motion comic look, but I'm fine with it, man. Just hope the Han Solo and Chewie one lives up to this one, because this was good. I'm there already. I'm there. I didn't even need to hear Luke's voice. What did you guys feel? Has this made you even more excited, or hey, is it? You're already there. You're already at level 10. You can't go any higher than that. Let me know, write comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I am Ed Reese, and this has been my first take. Has this got a name? I don't even think it has. A Weapon of a Jedi? Luke Skywalker Adventure? I think that's it. Yeah, whatever. It's Star Wars. It's Star Wars. That's all we need to know. Yeah, guys.